Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to another episode of the Bobbi Jo and Sheena Show. Two friends, two mindset coaches, just here having wonderful conversations on a daily basis, and including you. Today, we're going to be talking about how the suffering never ends. Well, I'll just say straight out, that's a story, and if you believe that, you got to keep watching this episode. Sheena, take it away.
Well, it dawned on me, there was something Michael Beckwith said, and if you press pause right now and nothing ever changed, just press pause and nothing was ever going to change. What do you want
Hmm.
to bring into this situation right now? And I felt the release of that. I felt that because before it felt like I was pushing forward. And in that moment, I felt like I was in joy. And it dawned on me that life is just going to keep bringing something more, something more, something more, because we've asked for the growth. And the growth comes with the opposition. We need a context for our growth. So you want something good, well, you'll get the context of something bad. I mean, it is actually just the law of polarity. But where are we focusing? Now, the suffering will never end if this is where you're going to focus on what's going wrong rather than going, oh my goodness, look, the emptiness, the empty bank account showed up because there's so much money in the bank account. Now, you may think that I'm completely loopy on that, but let me tell you, this is what's happening. But what are you focusing on? What are you focusing on? So, pain is inevitable. What is it? Suffering is optional. And so I believe that we can have, if we think of everything like we spoke before, and the last one was Bobbi Jo said, is that if you're going to see something as positive, then you will have a positive experience. If you see something as negative, then you're going to have a negative experience. Now, the event is just the event. Like, it's not doing anything to you. It is just an event or a situation, and then you have your perception either side. Which one do you
Mhm.
want? I mean, personally, myself, I'm going for the middle. It is what it is. Harvest the good, um, forgive the
Like,
rest, and let me just do whatever I can in this moment right now in a clear mind.
suffering never ends. Well, if that is your mantra, that's going to be true. I had a stepfather who passed away 7 years ago, and he used to always say to me, Bobbi Jo, life is a bitch and then you die. And he said it over and over. Life is a bitch and you die. Life is a. And he died at 74 years old. And I mean, he barely got to retire and enjoy his life and his golden years and in golfing every day. So, what is your mantra? Because lessons come to us every day. So are you going to just, and a lot of times we could experience these lessons and these growth and joy if we have the awareness, like I was talking about yesterday, and the perception to see the lesson, but we just tend to take those things for granted and pass it along. And so then the lesson has to knock us in the head and we have to learn through pain. And it's like, oh, okay, I got it. I'm miserable now. I am suffering. I friggin' get it, people. So, or spirits or God or whatever your word is, right? So what is it? You can learn. You don't have to suffer. You can just have the awareness of every day being right in the present, right? Yesterday's gone. We always hear this. The future doesn't even exist. And all we have is the present. All these books kind of talk about that. It's all the now and where you're coming from in that energy. If you're coming from lack and wanting, you're always going to be in lack and wanting. If you're always suffering, you're always going to be suffering. You have to know that right now, today, it's no different. It's just the mindset, your perception. You got to switch it. It's like that Rubik's Cube, right? What is it that you just have to do that lock? Okay, I'm locked into today. I'm locked into the present. I'm locked into joy, bliss, peace, love. Those are the high vibrations. That's what we're doing here, Sheena and I, if you're watching us. We are here to just help serve you to see, get us on a high vibration, knowing that there's enough love, just like there's enough air, there's enough money. Stop believing the old program of no, there's not. You're in lack. You got to work hard. Those are programs in our mind that we've been believing our whole lives. And it's not. If every day could be a new thought, I am in health, I am in bliss, I am in joy, I'm in abundance, and all of that. Suffering never ends. That's just a story. Today's the day. Make a choice, make a decision, ground yourself right where you are, bloom where you stand, as we like to say. We picked it up somewhere, I'm not sure. And just love you. It all starts. The man in the mirror. We did one about this. Michael Jackson. You're starting with the man in the mirror with ourselves. When we love ourselves, can't see, or you know what's happening is that we're conditioned in the program to look outside. Oh, that mentor, that guru, that. Just as long as you keep liking us and subscribing us, because we do help. But out there, out there, out there, and it's not getting you anywhere, has it? Because you're still listening. It all starts here with love. The suffering begins here. It is not true. Change that mantra. I don't know what I say. The bliss begins
Love
here.
never fails. Love
Huh?
never fails. Because if you loved yourself, you're never suffering. You may have the same circumstances, but love never fails.
Drop the mic. Love us, subscribe us. They should have a love instead of a like. Love us, like us, subscribe to us. Start having meaningful conversations with your friends. Stop gossiping, stop judging, and just drop into the now. Love you. We'll see you soon. Have an amazing day.
Cheerio now.